Alright, so I'm playing Out of This World. It's by the people who made Heart of Darkness on PS1. And essentially, this game, it's like you're like in the future. It says, "Good evening, Professor. I see you have driven here in your Ferrari. This game kind of reminds me of Prometheus and Bob. Just gonna watch the beginning intro because it has really cool music. I turn the game volume up all the way. Alright, let me turn the game back down. Okay, so it's made by Virgin Games. Obviously Heart of Darkness was made by Interplay. It's a sequel to this game. Slightly reminds me of Playdead Studios, Limbo, and Inside. Press A or B or C to continue. Press start for password entry. Okay. So it's kind of cool. I climb out of like the pool. You run with B. You hop with C. And you kick with A. So these little black slimes, if you've played Hard Darkness before, you know that you're supposed to kick them. Or shoot them with like a laser gun, an electric gun. I have Heart of Darkness on PS1. It has a really colorful CD. Oh, looks like I just got gashed in the foot by the black slime. Oh, I died. So you have to be really specific with your kicks here. If you don't kick properly against the black goop, then you're fucked. If you've ever seen No Mana, his music video Other Side, it kind of reminds me of that a bit. This game's kind of funny. Alright, so there's a beast. I'm gonna run away from him. Oh wow, he almost got me. Alright, now I'm gonna run the other way. Feel like I'm getting chased by a gorilla. Oh, nice. Yeah, this guy's like the Joker now. That's crazy as fuck. There's Bob right there. Oh, we got the. There's some. They got RuneScape in this shit. Look at that. Playing some RuneScape with Bob. Hell yeah, dude. That's how it should be. This part reminds me of Vampire Mountain, or Trials of Death in Cirque du Freak. You get hung in a cage above everything, and there's a blood pit with spikes behind you as a vampire. I think I just have to sit here and do nothing for a bit, I guess. Oh, I have to swing the cage. Okay. Dude said I won't. Hell yeah, bitch. Owned. Fucking nerd. I played Watch Dogs. I don't give a fuck. Okay, now apparently I run with A now. And B. I don't have an actual ray gun. Access code HTDC. I didn't get a ray gun there. I was supposed to get a ray gun. I thought. The guy in the YouTube video, he's like, oh, you got a ray gun. I'll have to test it out. Maybe I pick it up off this guy that I land the cage on. I watched up until 11 minutes and then I stopped watching. Because I figured like the rest of the game could be like kind of fun and I probably won't get there anyway. Alright, yeah, so I see his ray gun on the floor. Let me pick this shit up. I don't know how to pick it up. Rip. I can't believe the Sega games are like this cheap. Alright, land on him. Obviously, I already had all these games. I never played this game though. I got this one just because I read that they made like the same people who made oh, if you press down and C, it kind of picks it up. All right, so I'm gonna run this way. I don't know how to shoot it. I think you shoot it with C. All right, here we go. I shoot it with B. Okay. That's weird though, because you run with B as well. So it looks like they switched running to A now instead of B. Yeah, it's seeing down to pick this up. I still run with B, but you can run with A as well. And then at this point, you can turn around with B and press left directional pad and shoot. Right here. Oh. That's where the guy in the video shot, but I guess you could shoot a little bit earlier. I'm not sure what game I feel like playing after this game. I know my Jurassic Park doesn't work. I kind of feel like playing Fantasia a bit, but I also just got my Mario versus Donkey Kong. Alright, so I'm gonna shoot right here. I'm press B and right here. You have to stand still and tap B. Okay. I don't have to worry about this guy. He's on my team. You could hold down B to charge it up into Kamehameha. You could also crouch down and shoot. Okay. So you press up on the D-pad here to go up. There's nothing up here. Let's check out the window. Oh wow, it looks like Ristar right now. Like the area that I was stuck in Ristar, where it froze. This kind of looks like New Londo a bit too, and Dark Souls. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna press down on the D-pad. Down on the D-pad. Alright, here you have to hold down V, shoot the wall, I think, to break it. I can't do that quite yet. I need to go all the way down here, I think. I think I need this dude with me. Oh, dang. So I have to watch out for that guy all the way down there. This game kind of makes me want to play some Mission Impossible on N64 or PS1. That game is mad fun. The mission where you're like descending with like a wire and you have to hack the computer with the lasers all around you and you have to like swing while hanging. That shit was hard as hell. I could never beat that back in the day. That's where I got stuck. Press C and down, but I guess you have to press down and then C. There we go. Oh, dang. I feel like the guy in Sen's Fortress or the Soulless, like, who like mimics like the Soulless Cinder in his little cage. Alright, let me run past these people real quick. Turn around, tap A. Alright, oh, that guy wasn't on my team. This game kind of makes me want to try out Katana Zero or Strider. Strider on Xbox 360 was pretty fun, um, honestly. And they also had like what other kind of games were like this that were somewhat cool? Yeah, I'm not sure about Katana Zero. Let me just destroy this dude down here. I'm gonna crouch down and shoot with B. Oh, he still kills me. I crouched down and shot really fast. I guess I just have to... I don't know. So, let me think. Like Strider, like it has like really cool boss mechanics. Katana Zero has a really cool soundtrack. There's also another Detective Raccoon game called Backbone that looked kind of interesting. I never played that game. Like a raccoon, you're walking around the city, like everyone's like, all right, like, and I don't know. I know why this dude kind of is helping me escape, or why like he got trapped with me. Like there must be something about like the lasers or like the gem mines that he doesn't agree with. In Ants, the movie Ants with a Z, they actually have a PS1 game, and it's really, really, really fun. Um, like you get to actually like run around like grounded kind of. Except like you actually get to play as like the Ants characters, and like you have to get like collectibles and like go around. It's like Toy Story, the video game kind of. Like the people over there in the rocks, they kind of remind me of that a bit. Ants with a Z is definitely something I want to revisit. Alright, so here I have to turn around and shoot the blue light to protect the caveman. There we go. Oh, another one of them came. The game seems to slightly change. Another cool game that somewhat resembles this is Mosaic on Steam. Like you walk around like a post-apocalyptic business world, and you play games on your phone, and essentially, like they have like a dude that like sits there and DJs, and eventually you get turned into a box, and you have to like walk around in like a box. And it's a pretty cool looking game. I never got too far into it, but obviously you have to like watch the YouTube video in order to like play the actual game. Oh, damn. I'm not sure why, like, that caveman is kind of, like, on my shit. Maybe I have to, like, chase after him. I'm very upset that, like, Ristar has to freeze there a second time. Because, like, Ristar, like, it's so much fun. And I'm not really sure what's after that area, like, off the top of my head. So now I have to play for, like, another 40 minutes to try to, like, get to the same area, which is kind of upsetting. What? I need to find my Marco's Magic Football for my next game. Because it's Marco with a K. Kind of like Klitz with a K from The Girl Next Door. Klitz with a K was such a masterpiece, honestly. Like, he was like friends with the guy from, I don't know, probably like some other movie. The Girl Next Door movie was so OP. It was so bad. It's like, yeah, dude, you could see our dicks from space. Like, they have like the two dudes that are like, they like cosplay like Jay and Silent Bob. And like they like roll up to someone, they like roll down their window, like, hey, you want to hook up with me? You want to hook up with me? Why not, huh? Our dicks are huge. You can see our dicks from space. Oh, dang. This game is very immersive, honestly. Especially after watching Twitch. I feel like this is like Carsey, the video game. It's just pretty funny. I'm just gonna stand here and just keep shooting back. You need to stand here. It looks like they have gorillas in like jail cells here. There we go, I got them. They have gorillas in jail cells here. It seems. They're not even people, they're just gorillas. I really want to get to like further in this game. I'm just gonna, for my Sega games, I'm just gonna write the controls down in the description for the highlight for each of them. If I need to. Cause like at least if I like revisit them, then like it'll be fine. Oh dang. I don't have the actual like game case for this game, but most Sega games I do have it for. I'm upset that my Last Man Standing, that was the game I was talking about before. So Last Man Standing is pretty fun. It's like a fighting game, and like you have like armor on and like jeans. It's like story based, kind of like Batman. They actually have a Batman and the Joker or whatever video game as well as Batman Returns. Batman Returns is really, really difficult. My Jurassic Park doesn't work. Um, I don't know. I mean, I have Jurassic Park on PS1 anyway, so I don't particularly care. That game's pretty fun. And it has the holographic game case. Wing. I remember these people in my school, they used to sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Um, yeah. Like Jack Black like gave them the day. And that was their entire being. Jack Black gave him the day. I wonder if like they have like a game cartridge type of like an arcade game kind of thing where you could play with like an arcade machine like this, you know? Um, like I know video games in New York they had like really big like joysticks and shit like this, and they had like the buttons and stuff, and they could like customize like the plastic on it and stuff. It was pretty cool. I bought my my like strategy guides and my like other like video game. Like I bought like the official strategy guide for FF10 from there. I bought like Mario Kart 64, Nintendo 64 official whatever, like N64 official whatever, and that was pretty cool. They're like, all right, like it's like $20 for like the Mario Kart official magazine. I was like, that's kind of worth it, I guess, a little bit. I'm just gonna charge up a shot here and then just let go the second. Wow, dude. I don't know why. Maybe you have to beat the game like the first time, or else like they don't let you progress further based on the game cartridge. I'm so glad that I'm so glad that I essentially like I got Mario vs. Donkey Kong now though. Like it's on DS and on Wii U they have like a shitty version of it. It's like Mario vs. Donkey Kong like Superstar or some shit. And that shit's whack. But this one is super good. Alright, I'm gonna stand here and turn around and shoot this guy over here. Alright, that works. I'm gonna just charge shot this dude from right here. I think you need to like stand in, like a specific. I don't know what it is, dude. Maybe like the blue thing will protect me. Damn, dude. 31 minutes. I've been stuck here for 13 minutes straight. Some crazy shit, dude. It's kind of immersive, though. In Old School RuneScape, I'm currently, like, stuck in a jail cell, too, so... I don't feel like doing the rest of the quest. I have to, like, watch a YouTube video, and... There's, like, 30 more minutes of fucking quest. I don't know if, like, there's another fight or anything. That'd be kind of cool if there was. I'm gonna go over here. So I'm sure if you saw the Ants movie, like, the entire cave fills with water. And, it's a pretty interesting process. They, like, have to, like, stack on top of each other to climb out. Alright, there we go. You just have to go there and just tap E while crouching super fast. And shoot there, too. Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way down, and then... I assume just, like... I'm gonna leave this dude up here so he doesn't die. Or maybe he just walks over anyway. Alright, you have to shoot this thing. It makes a noise. And then you come over here. Alright, so at this point you have to hold up and charge a shot. And I think it breaks the wall. No. Now let me check out over here. There's nothing up here. Nothing back here. That's where I came from. Yeah. Oh, it gets bigger if you hold it down. If you hold down B for longer, and then you're able to shoot it down. I'm gonna go this way. You could tap up on the D-pad to teleport up. Alright, so I'm just hopping down here without doing anything. Playing some Paperboy. Oh, nice. I'm at the new checkpoint. I don't know how to roll down this vent. There has to be a way to, like... Oh, I was pretty sure this is the vent he rolled down. Like, am I doing it wrong? Alright, so... C... CBA, BA, BAC, down, up, down B, down A, down C, down C. Alright. No, I died over here, but let's try that again. I think you have to slide off to the right and then hold left while you're falling. Yeah, this part, I'm not really sure how to get past. I got this game has passwords for each of the areas. I guess I could give up here and just write down the password. Or I don't have to write down shit, because it's on YouTube, or on Twitch. CLLD. Okay. That's cool. That's a fun game.